Hello everyone, I'm here with the question answers of the first lesson in English, the Golden Touch. This is an English lesson for 5th standard. So let's get started, children, and please open your textbooks on page 7. The first one, A. Write the correct sequence of these events of the story. Some sentences are given there and you have to write them in the correct order as they have happened in the story. So number 1 will be King Midas was counting money. Number 2 will be a satyr appeared and granted Midas a wish. Number 3 will be all the things in the palace were turned into gold. Number 4, Princess Marigold, that is King Midas' daughter, was turned into gold too. Number 5, King Midas was distressed. And the last one, King Midas realized his foolishness. So I hope you will number them properly. Next one is answer the following questions. Whom did King Midas meet? Now he was counting coins and he met a satyr. 2. What did the king wish for? Now King Midas was a greedy man and he wished for more and more gold. So he asked the satyr for a wish that whatever he touches would turn to gold. 3. What happened when the king sat to eat? Now when the king sat to eat, whatever he touched turned to gold. Number 4. What happened to Marigold, his daughter? When he went to hug his daughter, she also turned into a pillar of gold. 5. How did the king feel when Marigold turned into gold? When his own daughter became a statue of gold, he was really very, very worried. He was so distressed that he prayed that the wish be taken back from him. How did the king get rid of his spell? Now what he did, he had to go and bathe in the river, and he brought a cup full of river water and poured over the statue of his daughter, and she comes back to her normal self. Next is horse. The king wished for more gold. Was he greedy, poor or wise? He was greedy. He just wanted to acquire wealth after wealth. So he was not satisfied with whatever he had. So it was his greed that made him ask for more and more wealth. 2. Who granted the king his wish? Did she grant it because? Yes, the wish was granted to Midas because the satyr wanted to teach King Midas a lesson. It is number B. Now vocabulary. The Midas touch is a commonly used expression that means the ability to become rich and successful. Now when we see some rich person who has struggled from life and become a very rich person or a man or a personality, famous personality, we say he has got the Midas touch. Like you can say the owner or the managing director or the CEO of the Lulu group of companies, he has got a Midas touch because whatever he touches becomes very fruitful. He is very fortunate, very lucky. There is no loss. He is always at the upper side. So we say he has got a Midas touch. Now that is a usage that has come into English language from this story that is related with King Midas. Now there are some usages on the next page which have come from folk tales or fairy tales into the English language. Let us look at that. So go on to page 8. Match the words given in column A with the ones given in column B. They are all expressions from myth. Myth means a story that have become a part of everyday English. As I told you, Midas touch has come from the story of King Midas. So same thing, we have some sayings here that are related to some stories in the English language. Pandora's box. Achilles' heel. Herculean task, that means it's a very difficult job, is referred to as a Herculean task. Trojan horse. Now Trojan refers to the war of Troy. you must have heard or somewhere or read somewhere about the Trojan War. In that one horse, there was a big horse in which the Trojan soldiers hid themselves. So it was a very important item in that, or a character in that war. It was a horse made of wood in which the soldiers were hiding. So like that, this usage has come into English saying Trojan horse. Now listening and speaking. Form pairs and practice the language patterns. Can you cycle 10 kilometers? I don't think I can. Can you swim 8 kilometers? I don't think I can. Can you drink 3 liters of water at one stretch? I don't think I can. Of course, you can break and drink 3 liters, but at one stretch it is difficult to drink 3 liters of water. So the same way you need to frame sentences and practice at home with your sibling or parents or whoever is there. Next one. Fill in the blanks with for, of, with, by, which, or, and. Now first one. I took Mala with me. We went for a long walk in spite of the pouring rain. We walked by the side of a stone wall which was covered with creepers and moss. Mala and I spoke of many things which could not be discussed with anyone else. We were out for 2 hours and returned home cold and wet. After drying ourselves by the fire and enjoying a hot meal, we were ready for bed. By this time, it was long past midnight. Now the second one, the last exercise for today is writing practice. Now you all get newspapers at home, and newspapers bring you a lot of news from around the world, from every country, every state, every town and every village. So today we are going to study how a newspaper report is written. A complete newspaper report does the following. There are some parts for that. It gives the reader information about an interesting event. So if there's a sports event or a football tournament or a cricket match or an exhibition, whatever is there in Calicut, you get it on the newspaper with photographs. It tells what happened to whom, when, where and why it happened. Now if there was an accident at the airport, you get all the details, when it happened, how it happened at the airport, who were the staff or the crew on board, and what time it happened, and what was the impact on the people there, how many were injured, how many passed away. So all those details about that incident that occurred at the airport is given to you in the newspaper. It has a headline, an introductory paragraph and a main body. So every news will have a headline. That one headline will tell you what the news is about. It has a date on which it was reported, and it has the name of the reporter who has reported the event or the incident. It provides the name of the newspaper, the date and the name of the reporter. So that news will have the date, as I told you, the name of the newspaper, if it is Economic Times or Mathrubhumi or Manorama or Telegraph, Statesman, there are many newspapers, Hindu, so it will have the name of that newspaper too, and the name of the reporter, whoever has reported that event. So go on to page 10. Label the parts of the following newspaper report. Now you see there you have a cutting from a newspaper. The name of the newspaper is Education Times, and it is dated 30th August 2018, printed at New Delhi, and volume 8, number 11. Now the topic there is Shyam Singh wins the annual pumpkin contest again. So that is the heading over there. The first one in block letters, big block letters, Education Times is the name of the newspaper. The second one is the heading of that particular event. Then you find by Tarun Sharma. Tarun Sharma is the reporter who has reported this event to the newspaper and who has given the write-up. Then you have the body. Chaudhry Shyam Singh from Khera village captured the grand prize at the annual pumpkin contest held at the National Agriculture College yesterday. Shyam Singh received a certificate and a cheque for 1 lakh. Shyam Singh's pumpkin weighed 9.5 kg and was the largest pumpkin grown in India this year. It was 2.5 kilograms heavier than the pumpkin with which Shyam Singh had won the annual pumpkin contest last year. So this is about Shyam Singh's winning the annual pumpkin contest. So that is the main body of the item or the news item that has to be read by the reader. So now what we have to do is we have to label the parts. Now the first one, the arrow goes to the date. So the first one is the date, 30th August 2018. The second one is the arrow pointing to the heading in big letters, that is Education Times. So it is the name of the newspaper. Third one points to a heading, Shyam Singh wins the annual pumpkin contest again. So it is the headline of that item, the news item. Fourth one points to the paragraph, so it is the introductory paragraph. And the fifth one points to Tarun Sharma, so it is the name of the reporter. Next one, values for life. A lot of people like to buy new things. Suppose you go to the market and see a beautiful umbrella in a shop. You wish to buy it even though you already have one and do not need another umbrella. Would you stop to think whether you really need the umbrella before buying it? Yes. Now suppose you have an umbrella, but you are going shopping and you see a beautiful umbrella in the shop window and you have money. Do you think it's necessary for you to spend that money and buy that umbrella? No, not at all. I don't think so, because you have already one at home. So there's no need to accumulate one more unless and until you need it. If you buy it and keep it, it just shows that you're greedy and it's not a good quality to be greedy. So just buy and be contented with what you have. If you need another one, okay, if you've lost the first one or it is damaged, then you can get a new one. But just buying and keeping is of no use to anybody. With that, we come to the end of the exercises for this lesson. I want you to do A, B in the notebook, take a photo and send to the school WhatsApp number. And please complete the exercise given for writing, that is under writing practice. Listen to my video, you will be able to label the question very, very easily. I have given you a detailed report of everything. Thank you.